Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Episode 4. I really didn't want to have to do this one, but I'd rather not risk it on my channel, so say bye-bye to all those views. All those views. Anyway, because Ed and Al did so good on the Lior case, Mustang gives them a lead to the Sewing Life Alchemist, Shao Tucker, on a possible lead on, trying to get their bodies back. Apparently, he created a chimera, which is an animal that can understand is a creature that can talk and understand human speech, and it looks like an animal. Or it at least has an animal form, and apparently he did it one time, and it only said one thing: I want to die. And then it refused to eat until it did die. So it must have been either in a lot of pain or pretty miserable in its existence. And they don't even mention how he had created the chimera in the first place. All they know is he just created one. And Shao Tucker. Any anime fan that has even seen Fullmetal Alchemist or Brotherhood will agree Shao Tucker is probably the most hated character in probably not all of anime, but at least a good portion of anime. Because, Ed and Al are doing research in his library, and his daughter Nina wants to play. So Al and Ed play with her and her dog. And, it's just adorable seeing them playing, and the dog is just wanting to jump on Ed for some reason. And great. I'm probably gonna have to get up again. I better make this quick. Anyway, we find out later, the next day, that her mother had left, and so left Nina with her dad for some reason, but essentially, they end up playing some. No, I think that was the same day that they ended up talking with her. And later on, the same day they met him, Ed had told him, how he became the Fullmetal Alchemist. And we find out that his state certification is nearing, and if he doesn't produce results, he could lose his certification and the grant money and whatever else he gets as the Sewing Life Alchemist. And essentially Nina's trying to, be supportive and telling her dad that he'll do great, and if they try and give him trouble, she'll growl at him or something. Alexander will growl at him or something, which is so freaking adorable in my opinion. And he asks her if she wants to spend time with Daddy tomorrow. And she gets all happy about it, because I'm guessing he's always in his study trying to figure out what to do. And the next day... Oh, actually, I forgot to mention this, but at the beginning of the episode, some guy with a big scar on his face was off killing alchemists. So, we'll see him later. Anyway, they show up the next day, and no one's in sight. They go to his little lab, and he's finally created another chimera. Anyway, he shows off that the chimera can talk, and it ends up saying something that gets to Ed and makes him realize that something is very, very wrong here. He asks Shao Tucker, when did you get your certification, and when did your wife leave you, and it was the same answer. What was it, 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I can't remember. And then he asked, where are Nina and Alexander? And this ends up revealing that he used Nina and Alexander to make the Chimera, and there's no changing them back. And the first time he made the Chimera, it was, I'm guessing, another animal of theirs and his wife. And that explains why she didn't take Nina with her. Because any responsible parent, if they love their kid and they're not getting along with their spouse, they would try and, get custody of their kid. Anyway, yeah, Ed is obviously pissed about this. And the guy has the nerve to try and compare the two of them, saying that they're the same, which they are not. Because, 3, 2, 1, play, and I got the hiccups, so if you see me kind of jerk, it's because of the stupid hiccups. Anyway, obviously Ed is pissed, and starts punching the guy, telling him that alchemists do not do what he just did, because he just crossed a line. And Al has to stop him, because if he don't stop punching him, he's gonna die. And yeah, Nina is watching this whole thing and asking, did you hurt Daddy? And that just really gets to Ed, and I cannot blame him one bit, because this essentially just made his kind of naive look at all this just go dark. And yeah, we essentially found out that you cannot reverse what just happened to them, so they are stuck in that form. And by this point, I'm guessing that Mustang and Riza end up showing up and arrest him. Or put him under, I guess, house arrest until they decide what to do with him. And obviously, like I said, Ed is kind of, I guess, traumatized by this whole thing. So is Al, but you kind of can't really tell as much. Because, you can't really tell expression on a freaking suit of armor. While this is going on, Scar walks in the room where Shao Tucker and Nina are. And essentially kills him, like he did the other alchemists. And Nina is obviously upset because she ends up crying. And Scar ends up putting her out of her misery, because we have no idea how much pain she's in, because that form is unnatural for a poor little girl. And I imagine she's in so much pain from that. So he ends up putting her out of her misery as well. But yeah, in this reaction, you ended up seeing me actually cry, even though I knew what was coming. I probably would have been crying even more if I didn't know what was coming. So yeah, bye-bye all the views for this video, and probably same goes for Steven Universe, because I'm probably going to be getting rid of that one too. But obviously putting it up on BitChute and just doing a review for it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you all next time.